Hey guys, it's Chris,
I'm Ray.
and welcome to the podcast. That's great.
Yeah,
How are you doing today, man?
I'm okay. I just got an awesome Dragon Ball costume, Master Roshi. I'm gonna
Heck
own
yeah.
that.
Is that for Halloween or what's up with that?
That's for Halloween, and you know what? The next costume party I'm going to. That's gonna be lit.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I actually ordered Jedi robes from Amazon from this company called Cost Daddy. It's, I don't know, it's very weird.
Oh, daddy.
Yeah, right? Stuff like that. Speaking of anime and Master Roshi, and I actually wanted to talk to you about something today.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very interesting, all things considered. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about Dragon Ball Super, like the new Broly movie. Have you heard about that?
oh, yes. I have
Okay.
mixed emotions for life
Okay, why do you have mixed emotions about that?
because I like the original Broly movies, but I am 100% unsure about how it's gonna work making him canon.
Well, okay. From what I know about it, they actually have hired the same voice actors from the original movie, at least in the dub, for the Super movie.
What I heard was Akira Toriyama forgot he made that character, looked at the movies again, and said, "Hold on, I can make this better."
Yeah, he actually did. He did design the original concept for Broly, and so that's really cool. And then he's redoing the concept of it just because it was a stupid character.
I
Honestly,
don't know. DBZ did wonders.
I don't know. Okay, but the Broly character himself was very stupid. His
His origin story was retarded.
yes, for the original
Why are you so
movie, yeah.
angry? A baby cried
Yeah, exactly.
like a lot for 2 hours.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, I'm with you on that. And then I don't know what he's gonna do with the character, but as long as he makes the character better than it originally was, I'm 100% okay with it.
If he's at least a little more intelligent,
Yeah.
just not even Goku level, like barely that, I'll
Right.
be fine. If he could say more than the word Kakarot, I'll be fine.
That's actually what's interesting about it. I saw a preview, like an animation shot, and it was Broly charging towards Goku and Vegeta when they're in that Arctic place, and he goes for Vegeta first.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's very interesting.
not obsessed with the Kakarot.
Right, that'd be perfect. I don't know. I didn't really like the original Broly movie just because Broly didn't have a really big
Arc.
purpose. Yeah, he didn't have a really big arc.
There
And
was no
so,
character development.
that's very true. But I did hear that they're gonna have just the same dub voice actors from the original movie, but I don't know a lot about it, if that
I
makes sense.
think he's from a different universe, and in his universe, he killed Frieza, because in that trailer, it shows him fighting Frieza.
That's true. But the problem with the Dragon Ball Super universes is that they don't have, like, there's no Universe 6 Goku or Vegeta. It's like they do have the Saiyans, but they don't have the characters of Goku and Vegeta because those are like and same with Frieza. They don't have those characters because they don't exist in that universe.
Well, it could be like a parallel universe with Trunks.
I could see that. I could like a timeline. I could see the timeline thing. I could follow that. I could get behind that. Okay, my personal theory. He's got this thing in his character design. He's got this thing around his neck. It's like a necklace. It's like uh, a silver like pendant, and it's like clasped to his neck. And so I think he like fights Frieza, and then Frieza realizes he's way too powerful for him, and so he puts that thing around his neck, and then it just like controls him. It's almost like the same thing from the original movie.
Yeah, until he breaks it.
Yeah, until he breaks it and goes crazy. I could see that. And then that would also make sense as to why he's wearing the Frieza Force armor. And so
Yep.
that's
I
what
did
would
think that was weird.
But if you look at like the trailer for the movie, his dad Paragus is wearing Frieza Force armor as well. It's just different. It's not the new kind. It's like the older kind, like what Vegeta used to wear in the Saiyan saga.
Like the older model.
Yeah, like the older model, except it's like discolored. It's like green and white and purple. It's different. I don't know. Is that all you want to talk about for the Broly movie? Because there is another thing that I wanted to get into you, and it's about Goku as well. But I don't want to really spoil a lot of Dragon Ball Super for you if you haven't seen it fully.
Spoiler warning, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Spoiler warning. So there was this thing that this friend of mine brought up to me one day, and it was Goku versus Luffy. Apparently there's a form that Luffy has in One Piece, and it's like Ultra Instinct, the thing that Goku has, which is mastery of self, movement, and stuff like that. And he basically claimed to me, he basically challenged me to an argument about who would win in a fight. Luffy with this new power that he has, or Goku with Ultra Instinct, and he said that Luffy could win, and I don't believe that.
Well, Luffy's immune to all physical damage.
Right. Okay.
So Goku would have to use a laser beam. Then
right.
The question if Luffy could dodge it, which he has dodged like gunfire and literally light. So he probably is fast enough. There's a character in One Piece that is literally made of light and travels at that speed across the world all the time, and tried to kill Luffy, and Luffy dodged it like crazy. So I would argue it's definitely possible. Now, if Luffy being able to do damage, though, to him, I'm not sure.
Okay. It's the Haki, H-A-K-I. And it's a form that he has, and he uses it to predict and evade attacks from opponents in One Piece. That's what Luffy uses, apparently.
Yeah, he also has the King Haki, which means that he can knock out anyone who's weaker than him.
Right. And
automatically just using his will.
Right, okay. And I don't even want to compare Goku versus Luffy, because honestly, I'm never going to change my mind on that. I think
Luffy can't blow up a planet. I'm going to say Goku is stronger than him, but I don't think he could kill him unless he, if Luffy, stopped for some reason and Goku just Kamehameha him with some energy. That could definitely hurt Luffy.
I don't
if
even
Goku
think it
punched him, he would, fly off like a bouncy ball.
Okay, but I don't even think it's, a question of can he kill him or not. I think it's just can he beat him, or can Luffy beat Goku, or can Goku beat Luffy. It's not a question of who can kill who here, I think. From what I know, Luffy uses it to predict, he uses the Haki, he uses it to predict and evade attacks from opponents, and
he can also use it to make his arms and body a lot stronger and harder, while still somehow obtaining it. It's a weird anime, I'll give it that, but I do enjoy it.
So the whole thing was, my friend claimed that Luffy would be able to defeat Goku with this new form, and I completely disagreed with him on that.
I do disagree.
I don't know. It's just a situation where it's one of them is used to predict attacks, and it's Ultra Instinct. You don't think. It's the mastery of self movement, and so it's I don't think you could even predict that.
Oh, if it's just about instinct, Luffy can do that. He did that before he had any special forms.
It's okay.
Mode. He has an instinct mode where it's just his senses.
No, it's okay, so Ultra Instinct is basically this. It's not even a form. It's not even a transformation. It's just...
No, it's not one for Luffy either. He just turns off his brain, literally.
Right. Except, I don't even know how to, wrap my mind around it, because they're two, forms that are, just, amazing at dodging everything, and so it's, very hard to, debate it. It's
No. No. Luffy, this is why Goku wins. Luffy cannot blow up a planet. He can't. The most he can do right now is blow up a decently sized island. which he has. But Goku, in his normal form alone, can blow up a planet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Goku would punch him, and Luffy wouldn't die. He would, like, bounce off like crazy and fly into outer space.
That's true. I can agree with that. But at the same time, it's like I'd want to compare the forms. Like I want to compare the Haki versus the Ultra Instinct because it's like they're both very similar, and I do think Ultra Instinct is like stronger just because of like the power level Goku is at when he attains it.
I don't even know why we're talking about Haki. I'm like in the what's his name? The friend is who I think it is. If it is, he is way behind me, and Haki right now in the anime is almost irrelevant at this point. I'm in the 700s. He's probably in the 400s.
I don't know, something like that.
It's a long anime, and there's a lot of things happening. Like it's like Dragon Ball. The farther you go in, there has to be a new form at some point. It has to be stronger than the previous.
I do think Ultra Instinct would be able to. Overall, I think it'd be able to beat the Color Observation, just because there's like so much more power behind it, and just because of the person behind it. Because if it's a Luffy versus Goku fight, Luffy just gets stomped.
No, but if they actually met, they'd be best friends, and everyone knows it. But like a death battle.
Right, and I mean, I don't even know. Like, they would be best friends. I don't understand like the nerd concept of like, ooh, these two characters are very similar, and they both have like almost the same power, so let's make them fight even though they're both heroes. Like,
no, I totally get it. I'd love to see people who are strong and I like fight each other. I'd love to see Saito and Guts go ham and go at it.
See, I wouldn't even want to see two heroes go against it, because it's like, or go against each other, because they're both on the same side. It's like, there's no point. There's no point to that.
You must have hated Batman vs. Superman more than everyone else.
I did not like Batman vs. Superman, all things considered.
Then you're a normal human being.
I don't know.
Did you know, like, they're, like, getting a little off topic, but there is now no longer, like, plan for the movies now.
Oh, yeah, I know, because Henry Cavill, like, he quit. He's not being Superman anymore, and they can't continue the DC expanded universe or the movie universe without having a Superman.
He's just like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I washed my hands of this. I'm tired of being made fun of because I wasn't the best Superman.
This is the thing that bothers me.
No. He wasn't the best Superman. He was a good Superman, though. I have no extreme issues with him.
No, I agree with you. Henry Cavill is not a bad Superman in any regard. But do you know who is being considered to be the next Superman?
I do not.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you not know who Michael B. Jordan is?
Did you say Michael Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan. The younger, crappier version of old Michael Jordan.
Why?
I don't know. But he was... Michael B. Jordan was the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four reboot. He was Creed in Creed.
Oh,
I
like the Creed movies, but you had to bring up Fantastic Four. I'm like, there's no hope. There's no hope.
Yeah. He was also Killmonger in Black Panther, but you haven't seen Black Panther, have you?
No, we mentioned in the last one. I haven't seen it. I'm sad.
He's done his fair share of the superhero game, and I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't like him.
I'm not racist, I swear to God. But
no, I know, I'm not either.
I just want him to look like the traditional Superman. It's not that I'm racist, it's just that I look at that comic and I see an icon, but then they bring him into a movie and change him in every different sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wouldn't he be cooler if he was like dark and black and like gritty? Like, no, Superman is like the idol for every person that they want to be.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
And wow, I feel and sound so racist right now. I don't mean to.
No, it's not that. It's just that. Yeah, I understand. Like from a design concept, something conventional will probably sit more well with the fans, just because of like, if they try too many new things at once, it's not gonna go over well.
Like they stuck with change. They did really well for Wonder Woman. I'll say that. That went by perfectly.
Well, Wonder Woman was just a good DC movie in the first place.
Mm-hmm. It was like, yay, we got something good over here. I felt so good. for those DC fans,
Mm-hmm.
to all of you out there, you really deserve that movie. You've been through some shit.
Yeah, like legitimately speaking. So because I never watched Batman movies, and I just watched like a compilation of Heath Ledger Joker, and it's like
Oh, yes.
Heath Ledger Joker is very good, and I didn't even know.
Him or Jack Nicholson are my
Jack
favorite
Nicholson was
Joker.
good. I would say Heath Ledger almost captured like the
Essence?
essence of the Joker better than Nicholson did. Nicholson captured like the look.
Heath got how he acts.
Mm-hmm.
Jack got
very much
the
so.
look.
Yeah, very much so.
Jack got the style. Heath got the personality.
That's true. And then you've got Jared Leto, who captured none of that.
Shh, we don't speak of that heathen.
I mean, yeah, right. Jared Leto's just not good. I don't like him at all. He's like very bad.
Did you see the new Joker?
Yeah, I did. I am actually really excited for that.
I was excited. I saw it. I'm like, you know what? I'm excited for this. I'm excited for a new Joker, and I'm happy to be excited about it again.
Well, I mean, dude, it's Joaquin Phoenix. You can't not be excited.
Okay, now I'm thinking about the Phoenix movie coming out.
Oh, don't
I'm
even get me started with
excited.
that. No.
You're not excited for that?
No. You know why I'm not
so
excited for that?
Because it's basically a reboot of X3, both out Wolverine.
Yes. That is exactly why I'm not excited for that.
I know,
And it just
no
looks
Hugh
boring.
Jackman, it's okay.
It just
I was excited when I saw it.
it just doesn't look interesting.
Okay, you have to tell me why, because I saw this trailer and I was the hype.
For Dark Phoenix? No, dude, it doesn't look good. It just
It
looks
looks
mediocre.
great.
No, dude, it looks mediocre. It just
Mediocre.
yeah, it looks
I'm hurting.
subpar at best. Like, oh, dude.
Hey, to be fair, there's haven't been a lot of great X-Men movies that weren't solely about Wolverine.
That's true.
Like, the X-Men movies in general, like, with all the cast and not just Hugh Jackman, bless his soul, were mostly decent. There's, like, one or two that were great.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know.
But
okay.
I want this movie to happen because it's like, without Hugh Jackman, we're seeing that if they can stand on their own 2 feet without any of the major celebrities.
It's just okay. Dark Phoenix just doesn't look good because it's like the X-Men universe is already shot to shit.
What?
Yeah, dude. The whole Days of Future Past thing, it was like it completely like tore apart the regular universe. It took everything and it's all gone now.
They had to go to the next universe for it to be canon in the current timeline that was happening with Marvel.
No, but
it's a different parallel universe. It's no longer the main one.
I don't like it.
Dude, it's better than the original ending where everyone dies.
The original is better.
The original is where everyone dies at the end.
Okay, but I'd rather have it where everyone dies because at least they're good actors.
Oh my god, no. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch them die. Unless it's like Old Man Logan, which I can accept that as canon ending, because that was just beautiful.
Logan was very good, and I'd rather have Logan as the official end to the X-Men than have them continue with Dark Phoenix.
It's Old Man Logan. That was Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
Have you read those?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh my god. Hey, I don't care if we're off topic from Super. We are talking about this.
Okay. Yeah,
I have read
I'm okay
all
with
of
that.
Old Man Logan. It's the universe where Charles Xavier gets, what's it called? What's that?
Dimension?
Yeah, he gets that, and he accidentally kills all the X-Men.
That's ridiculous.
And then, but that's just the movie one. In the comic universe, Mysterio tricks Wolverine into thinking that he is surrounded by all of his enemies.
Oh,
and
then
he kills
Wolverine.
everyone.
Oh, no.
And it turns out they're all his friends. And then Wolverine kills himself. Well, tries to, from a train.
Yeah.
He just puts it on the track. Nothing happens to him, and so he just never takes his claws out for the next, 50 years. And the villains have completely taken over everything.
Oh, man.
And he is just on this farmland, which is like half of America, owned by the Hulks, because they inbred, and there's 100 of them.
Like a bunch of Hulks, like a species?
Yeah. They're all just inbreds. Literally.
Is the half that they own, is that down south?
It's
to fit that stereotype?
California all the way to like the middle of Texas.
Okay, so it is sort of down south, so it does kind of fit that stereotype.
It's like all of that area is owned by the Hulks, and
Oh,
Bruce
man.
Banner is their leader.
That's amazing. Dude, I'd love to see that.
Oh my gosh, it's so gritty and good. Just him going, and then Hawkeye comes, and Logan can't pay the rent for the Hulks, so they're gonna kill his family.
Oh no.
Like straight up eat his family. They will eat him and his family, and he can't be violent anymore since he's gone complete pacifist.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Hawkeye offers him a legal job to bring this package across all the way to the other side of the country. And he's trying the whole time when they're going to get Logan to use his powers so he can get back to normal again.
Oh
and
yeah.
on the way there, they see all the objects of like fallen heroes and crap. You just see Thor's hammer and Magneto's helmet next to each other.
Oh dude, that's
It's like
awesome.
And people are like worshiping the hammer, hoping he'll come back or something.
Dude, I would love that. That'd be cool.
And you just keep going, and it gets worse and worse and worse the farther they go. And then when they reach the New York, he finds Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But he's like being mind controlled and has no idea what's going on. Thinks everything is fine
Mhm.
for the past 50 years, and he's just like, Tony, what the hell? And before he can say anything, Ultron just zaps him out of there and just like, everything's okay, Tony. And that's the last you see Stark.
Oh
But
wow.
like the second they get back, Hawkeye dies straight up. They got
Dude.
betrayed and murdered.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
dinosaurs again. They're zombies,
So
by the way. There's so much that's I just want you to read this comic. I'm
No,
not
I
even
will,
covering
for sure,
half
yeah.
of it.
no, I will. But
Okay,
you
I'll sum up.
said
Okay, so Logan gets back to his farm, and he gets there, and the Hulks have eaten his family, and it wasn't even rent time yet. They just straight up ate them the second he left. That's what triggers Logan again, and he just takes
Aw.
out the claws, and he is like, this is extremely hard for him, but he literally murders every single Hulk there is.
wow.
And they are all as strong as original Bruce Banner.
Heck yeah.
And like he finally gets to Bruce after killing about 100 Hulks, and just Bruce is like, he's really fat and obese, and it's hilarious. He's in like these trousers and shit,
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
and Bruce just eats him. Bruce just eats Wolverine, and he just claws his way out.
Dude,
Takes
that's brutal.
takes the baby Hulk that was there with him and leaves.
Wow.
But he's like, no, you're gonna be better.
Right, yeah, obviously. So
That's
actually-
that's the ending of the second or third comic.
okay. So
I know what happens, but
right.
there's so much to go over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you talk now.
Okay.
I'm sorry for
No,
overriding
you're
this.
fine. You're fine. You said that part where like Wolverine is like confused and he sees like a bunch of his enemies and he kills them all. And
Yep.
I thought of that scene from Robot Chicken Star Wars when like Anakin is getting ready to like murder the kids in the Jedi Temple, and he's like, just imagine you're cutting flowers. And then he imagines there's like a bunch of sunflowers around him, and he starts cutting down the sunflowers and stuff like that. And then he gets back to like his house with Padme, and he's like, Padme, I just got some flowers for you. And Padme goes into like the kitchen or wherever he like left the flowers, and it's just a bunch of dead kids. It's hilarious. That's exactly what I thought of when you said like Wolverine is like killing his best friends.
Oh,
It's kind of sad, but it's like it's fine.
it's sad, but that's funny. I like
Yeah,
that chicken
like-
episode.
Yeah, man. This is very good.
Oh, it was so good.
So is there? Oh, I don't know. How
Any
to-
questions? Go ahead.
No, I don't have any questions. I was just like, I'm wondering like, is there anything you want to talk about?
Man, I could talk about Old Man Logan now all day.
Okay, no, but like aside from Old Man Logan, because I don't want to get in trouble for like talking about Old Man Logan too much, because like that's not good.
That's not good?
No, not then.
I know you don't like the X-Men.
No, I know. Okay.
I'm messing. I know. You just don't like their movies.
Yeah, I don't like the X-Men movies at all. They're just not that good.
What about the first one?
Okay, So this is my opinion. X-Men 1, like X-Men 1, the original X-Men, where they introduced the whole cast and everything, that's good. And then X2 is alright.
We don't speak of X2.
And then The Last Stand is probably my favorite, and I don't know, I just really like The Last Stand. And I think that's why I don't like, or I don't want to see Dark Phoenix, because they already did great with The Last Stand, and so it's like, why reboot Phoenix?
I just want to know how it's going to end without Wolverine. Because she can straight
true.
up murder all of them.
That's very true.
And I like how they're taking more steps in her from just like, when she woke up last time, she's just automatically evil. They're like, in the trailer, you can see she's slowly getting there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like, I'm evil. It's, I am not agreeing with what you guys are saying. I'm not agreeing with you guys are saying. This is what I think is better. And she's just slowly going down this road. And even Magneto was like, no.
Yeah.
He, straight up in the commercial is like, nah, you want permission for this. I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah. And I wonder if they're actually going to introduce the Phoenix Force. Wait, what?
And I just love that development.
Oh,
that is awesome.
I wonder if... I wonder... David.
Editing, it's okay.
Okay, yeah,
no,
that's
you
true.
can go.
I wonder if they're going to establish the Phoenix Force as like a known entity within the X-Men universe, because that'd be kind of cool to like witness. Like if they introduce the Phoenix Force as a separate entity from Jean Grey, that'd be really cool. But I don't know if they're going to do that or not.
You never know. You never know. The writing for Marvel has gotten so good.
Okay, but...
And now the X-Men are incorporated with Disney. It can just go up, man.
I was going to say, like, the Disney writing for Marvel is very good. The Fox writing for Marvel is not that good.
Yeah, there is hope now. Come on, there's hope for the X-Men.
I would have more hope if they just completely rebooted the Fox universe because of the Disney buyout. Yeah, I'd have way more hope, because I'm not interested in the people that are in this cast. I was never interested in First Class. I was never interested in the younger cast from Days of Future Past, where it was like a younger Charles and stuff like that. I was never interested in that, because it just
That's because you got that Patrick Stewart in your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't replace perfection.
No, but obviously he has to start from somewhere to get to perfection.
He's not perfect. McAvoy was never perfect.
No, he's not perfect. I'm saying he has to get there.
No, he's not going to get there, because he's not Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart is done, and you have to accept that.
No.
Like, I
refuse. No, I'm not going to accept that. Gosh darn it.
Hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that he'll be back.
I'm not going to accept it.
You have
I will
to.
yell into my mic if I have to.
Just watch Star Trek: The Next Generation, okay? It's what the rest of us do.
I don't like Star Trek.
You what?
I don't like Star Trek. I'm sorry.
Okay, if you just said normal Star Trek, I would have been fine. If you said the new movies, I would have been fine.
No,
but you just don't like it. Not even Patrick Stewart?
No, I don't. Okay, that's not fair.
Did you watch Patrick Stewart's Star Trek: The Next Generation?
No.
It is so good.
I'm sure, but I don't want to watch it. I don't want to.
I'm dying here, guys.
I'm sorry.
My childhood? Oh, sweet
That was your
Lord.
childhood? That was a sad childhood.
It was a great childhood.
Oh.
My childhood contained lots of things, and in my spare time, it was Star Trek: The Next Generation whenever it was on.
See, no.
It was so good.
Not
Like,
Star
I
Trek.
prefer... This is going to break your heart, but I like Star Trek more than I like Star Wars.
I hate you.
Because, unlike Star Wars, Star Trek can make me think, too.
No. No, we're done. No.
Yes.
With that being said...
You don't see classical music at any point in, like, Star Wars, and everyone...
Yes, you do. You see it in the opening crawl. That's the classic music. It's like a space opera.
But you never see anyone appreciating it in the movie, do you?
Yeah, no.
You don't see any cast members just playing the violin.
I don't want to see people playing the violin in Star Wars, because that's not interesting.
No,
it's not
exactly.
Part of the universe.
It's a different type of show. It's just
that makes
meant
Star
for
Trek
violence.
boring. Why would I want to watch somebody in Star Trek playing the violin?
You're never gonna see like the heroes straight up fail in Star Wars.
Yes, you are. Watch Episode 8.
You mean Rogue One?
No, I mean The Last Jedi. They straight up fail and they lose.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Have
Okay,
you not seen The Last Jedi?
I can't think of a movie where Star Wars failed, so you're gonna have to be specific in what
Oh my
situation.
gosh. Okay, so in The Last Jedi, they're trying to escape the First Order, and then they get killed, they get destroyed, they get obliterated, and legit, there's 12 rebels left on the Millennium Falcon. That's it. That's all of the Resistance. There's 12 of them.
Wait, is this the one before Luke Skywalker died?
No, this is the one where Luke Skywalker died.
No, they won.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, David, they lost.
Destroyed
There's 12 of them on the Millennium Falcon.
They destroyed the entire fleet of the First Order.
Because of the stupid ramming thing, and it's one fleet that they destroyed.
Okay, there's like 60 rebels, and now there's 12. But there's like 1,000 plus First Order.
Well, that means they're losing, David. That's exactly what losing is.
And then all of them died. And now it's like 2 of those guys and 12 of them left. They have the winning numbers.
No,
and
they
don't.
And at the end,
it even ends on a high note with her being the next chosen one. Let me talk. Are you done? It even ends on a high note with her being the next chosen of the Force, and it's the high, wonderful music that we're gonna win because she is better than Luke. That is what they're straight up doing.
No.
Okay, you may talk now.
Okay, so I'm gonna use an analogy.
We're renaming this video to Chris versus David.
No. When the Death Star blew up, what happened?
Okay, which time?
The first time.
The first time they won.
No. What happened to the Empire? Did they come back?
Slowly.
No, not slowly. It took like 2 years.
Yeah, that's slow.
No, that's not slow.
Yes.
That's like fast.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. Okay, look.
In what world is 2 years ramming speed?
No,
like,
okay.
They had time to make a new base.
No.
And they didn't even complete the Death Star in the next movie.
David.
Yeah?
Okay, so listen to me here. Okay.
Translation. I'm going to convert you.
No, they came back.
Heathen.
No, they came back. No, they came back. The Empire came back, and at the same time, one fleet of the First Order was destroyed, and therefore they're going to be back, and they're going to be bigger and badder than ever. They're not going to get destroyed because one of their fleets was obliterated by Admiral
No, I'm saying
studies.
They won that fight.
No, they didn't. They lost that fight. They lost that fight. No, they lost that fight on a high note. It was like... It's like a basketball game where the winning team gets like 30 and then the losing team gets like 20.
With the last score, though.
Yeah, with the last score they get 20 and they still lose. They lost on a high note, if anything.
So you're saying, okay, the argument was that Star Wars, the good guys never lose. I'm conceding that argument. I'm now saying that the heroes are stupid.
But duh. Of course the heroes are stupid, especially in Episode 8. The episode, I don't want to talk about Episode 8 anymore.
You're never gonna hear this about a Star Trek character, by the way, guys.
That's not. No, that is
they
not.
Are all
no, stop. No, that is not the debate here.
Yeah, we changed the debate. Now
that
the Star
Wars
character is
No, it's not
dumb.
Star Wars versus Star Trek. Star Wars is better than Star Trek, and that's no. I'm not gonna debate you on that because it's true.
You're right, it is true. Star Trek is better.
No, Star Wars is better.
No.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes. That's no.
Anyway, no.
Okay, I'm gonna maintain my opinion, and you can maintain yours. Oh yeah, you know what we could do? We could ask the people in the comments. Leave a comment down below if you think that Star Wars is better than Star Trek, and use the hashtag Team Chris.
Hashtag Ray if you're right.
No, you're not.
You're darn right, I'm right.
You know what?
Thanks,
no,
man.
I think that's a good place to end. Okay.
All right,
no,
heathen.
I'm not changing. Vote below.
Vote for Patrick Stewart.
No.
Hashtag Patrick Stewart wins. Star Wars sucks.
No, Star Wars doesn't suck. You suck. Okay, we're done. Okay, my name has been Chris.
My name's Ray / David. But at this point, you already know.
We'll see
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.